So how is it going, Dank Division? Dank Dan here, and I know you guys are used to seeing me covering the news of Call of Duty, covering gameplay, talking about all the stuff that's going on, and for once, I'd like to take a second to talk just about my thoughts on Call of Duty as a whole, where it sits. There's going to be some good, there's going to be some bad, and there's going to just be me just going fucking berserk because this is absolute shit. Now, where do I start off with the good? It's a Call of Duty game. That's it. Moving on. There is so much wrong with Call of Duty right now. Between glitches across the board, games that you can't even play, Modern Warfare, you can't even play it without having to uninstall, reinstall over and over and over and over and over again, just to even stand a chance of playing the fucking game, and even then, it might not work for you. You want to go play Black Ops Cold War? Which, believe me, if I could choose where I'd level up, I would probably go back to Black Ops Cold War, sit on the top of Firebase Z, sit in that nice little office, pick a gun that I haven't quite finished leveling up, or maybe I just want to pick the M16, and just sit back with a couple of buddies and laugh it up. But ever since Vanguard Season 1 dropped, when Caldera replaced Verdansk, things just went to fucking shit. Because don't get me wrong, I don't hate Vanguard. The campaign, while it does have its flaws, I rather enjoyed it, loved the story. Zombies had a great foundation, but that's it. It's just a foundation. They haven't built anything upon it at all. All they've done is just add more foundation. You can't live in a foundation, so Zombies for Vanguard is a wash. The multiplayer. Well, if I'd stop getting a dev error every 3 seconds, maybe, just maybe, I could stay in the game long enough to level something up. And that's where I'm actually going to bring things right now. Leveling up is such a fucking pain in the goddamn ass with this goddamn game. Do you know how painful it is to try and level something up? I mean, dear Lord, let's put it this way. I'm 24 years old, work a day job, and have a little one. I maybe, just maybe, get an hour, 2 hours. If I'm lucky and I'm willing to sacrifice some hours of sleep, 3 or 4 hours to level something up. And in that time, I have to suffer, bleed, die over and over and over and over and over again in an attempt to level up a gun that's probably going to get nerfed while I'm sitting at work. That's the other thing that's been driving me nuts, is that every single time there's an exploit that people can finally use to enjoy the game, to level stuff up, to finally stand a chance of actually reaching the peak of that mountain and finally seeing COD for what it is. But let me ask you that question. If the devs actually have the balls to watch this video, what are you so fucking afraid of that you're willing to pretty much block any XP from being gained so easily? Are you afraid that when the grind is finally over, when people have finally leveled up all your goddamn guns, all your fucking operators, and every fucking level is finally finished, are you afraid that people are going to see your game and have the chance to decide whether or not they love it? Whether or not they want to keep playing? Because I will bet you any amount of money, there are people who genuinely enjoy the game. There are people who are going to finish the grind and are going to keep playing, and I don't hate those people. That is their choice. Then there are the other people, I would say a good majority. When they finish the grind, when they finish leveling stuff up, they go to another game. They go play games from 10 years ago that they'll actually enjoy. They'll go to GTA, they'll go to Skyrim, they'll go play a Fallout New Vegas. And walk away from this game the second they finish that grind. What happened? There was a time when Call of Duty was actually about enjoying the game And it wasn't about pretty much everything being CDL, everything being about this grind so that everyone would stay for hours and hours and hours to play this game. And then all of a sudden they're talking about, oh, we have the greatest number of players ever. Yes, because you literally made us scale a goddamn mountain just to level up each gun and then have to scale the next mountain to level up the next gun and the next gun and the next gun. And then you added the operator XP. Great concept until you realize you have to do that for 20 levels and you have to use a specific gun to get the most XP out of it. After a while, you guys are just going to keep adding more and more ways to drag people back to your game. And for what? So that people can buy bundles? Let's put it this way. You already have a Mastercraft bundle sitting in the store right now. There's a Mastercraft bundle in Vanguard. And they haven't added weapon inspects. Okay, whose brilliant idea? To everyone watching this video, I want to know whose idea this was, because I swear to God that person is either an Alabama love child or was really dropped on their head real fucking hard as a kid. Like, dear Lord, someone lost a lot of brain cells between birth and today. Oh my God. But I have seen so many people suffer with this game. I'm watching names, not little names, mind you, leave this game in droves. I know people personally who didn't get to play Caldera on day one. Why? Well, their physical copy apparently wasn't good enough for people to be able to play. And for those who actually dropped on day one, and this pisses me off quite a bit, early access should not equal test guinea pigs to have so many bugs and glitches. Why? You don't want to show off a product that looks like an unfinished product. And that is exactly what we got on that early access day. You had the demon gun glitch, which we haven't seen in God knows how long, was back. You had it that for the people on PlayStation, it looked like something out of Superman 64. You had it people were having the game crash. You had people pretty much getting thrown out of the game. You had it that people couldn't join on each other on a regular basis. And that is pretty much where COD is at. It is in a complete state of disarray. It almost feels as though the game doesn't give a shit about us. It doesn't give a shit about anyone. Let's put it this way. For those of us who work a 9 to 5, we only have so much time in the day to have as alone time. And some of us now question, why in the hell would we bother to play this game if all we're going to have happen is that literally this game is going to just bend us over and fuck us in the ass. Every time we level something up, they're just going to nerf it every single time. We have it that we, I don't know, start having a little bit of fun in the game that we're gaining XP at a decent pace. Oh, I'm sorry, we need to bump that up and change that so that it's a slower grind. Because it's not as slow as we intended. Dear God. But I honestly come home every single day and just sit here sometimes with the controller in hand going, do I really want to load up Vanguard? I have over 100 plus games sitting right now going as far back as the original Xbox that I could be playing. And I find times where I just can't stomach this game whatsoever. And it honestly kills me. It really does kill me that I've been playing COD for well over a decade. Going as far back as the original, and I'm sitting here now almost not wanting to play anymore. At the end of the day, I feel like I should move on, but at the same time, I enjoy it at times. It's really just a mixed bag of shit. So to everyone who managed to make it to the end of this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Where do you feel you are on the whole COD spectrum? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you feel like the people who made the game actually care about you anymore, or do you feel like it's all about that money? And if you guys actually enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment down below. Again, I always love hearing those conversations from pretty much all of you out there. And to everyone out there, you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing. Always do it wholeheartedly. And this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to hit that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers.
15.
What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.